So let's not make anything significant, whatever you're experiencing, whether it be psychic attack, whether it be spirit, like invasive spirits, visitors, ghosts, poltergeist, or any kind of spirit activity. Let's not make any of that significant, or um, or let's not have any, let's just like put everything aside, all your worries, all the stress and anxiety that all the symptoms that you've experienced in your body on a cellular level that have scared you or frightened you or made you shut down your healing gifts and your superpowers and abilities. Okay, so let's tune in to any presence that we all feel, but I'm going to ask Ron, just tune in and see if you can be present with them right now. And are you willing to feel them right now?
Yes, yes.
And notice how it feels as you tap in and you're dropping your walls of resistance, all the barriers, you're lowering, you're dropping all of that that's been blocking your own light, that's been trapping you and not revealing your light to others, where others can't even see your light. So see if you could drop all of that heaviness and just unzip all that armor and let it drop to your feet. And let's open the door to total awareness. We're not blocking anything. You're just being space. So see if you could just allow yourself to be space, every part of you to just open up and just trust that you are space and that you are embodying the field of grace, space, ease in your body. And don't judge what you're experiencing. You don't have to judge. I mean, you can if you want to, but you don't have to. You might feel that a presence here, it may not come through words or pictures. It may just be sensations. So what are you feeling in your body right now? What kind of sensations are you just noticing right now?
There's a pillar of light coming down on my right side, and it dropped the wall, like you said, on my left side, and it's releasing something.
Okay,
I don't
great.
know what it is, but there was a
Let,
red line on it. There's a red
okay,
light, like a line on the left side, a cord.
great. Perfect. So are you feeling anything else like in your body? Any sensations like lightheadedness or
Lightness, a
dizziness?
lightness, a
Yeah.
lightness, and a heaviness going down at the feet.
What about tingles or
Yes,
chills?
tingles in my left side, and the right by the
And
foot.
so this is spirit communication. This is spirit communicating with you.
Oh,
These are
thank you.
spirits communicating with you. This is because of your awareness that you just opened and expanded, right? That you just did with your own intention and your own conscious awareness. So sometimes communication can be subtle. You know how people say, "Oh, this person died. I miss him so much," but they won't talk to me. And I try to talk to them, but they won't answer me. And that really is heartbreaking to hear. That's just because sometimes communication is that subtle, or because the spirit and their own evolution is just not ready. They're just not ready. They're working on their own stuff, right? They're working on healing all the lifetimes that they had before, all the incarnations, or
Oh,
especially the last lifetime. So sometimes
oh,
there's not a readiness, but the communication is there because you just proved it was with your bodily sensations. So
Vandana,
spirits communicate. Yes.
there's an alignment that happened inside. There's a totem pole from me multidimensionally going up. I never saw this before. It's like of an angelic totem pole going way up to source. Like,
Wow.
yes, I'm telling you, you're
That's very
helping so much.
cool. That's
Yes,
very
thank you. I
cool.
had to tell you because you let me be
Uh,
an example today. So
of,
thank you
of
for helping.
course. Yes, Ron is very clairvoyant and clairsentient. And so whoever I work on is going to have a totally different experience. But just
Yes.
know that when spirits want to come through, or if they have a message, or they're if you had a contract with them or a vow that you took, like a forever after vow, They will come again. And 90% of their communication is telepathic. It's nonverbal. 10% of it is verbal. And that's the same with humans. If you ever notice, like when we talk to each other, it's only 10% that um, we're actually experiencing, like we're communicating with words. But 90% of what we're feeling inside or what we're thinking, so it's that kind of communication. It's nonverbal because there is stuff behind the words that we're not actually speaking, right? So I just want to let you know that it's the same with humans and non-humans. So how many more entities are there? How many do you see? More than one, less than five, or more than five?
Just say there's like one on the left foot going down.
Okay.
And you'd be like, and it's not staying with me. It's like it's being like taken away.
Wow. So
Yeah.
will you destroy and uncreate any fear around entities from here on in that you can't communicate with them or that you don't have what it takes? Are you willing to do that?
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Yes, absolutely. Okay.
So
That's
so
where,
true. So let me ask you this, truth. They want to talk to you or someone else? Or does this one
oh,
entity on your left side by your left foot, does it
yes,
want or need to talk to you or somebody else or something else?
me. It wants to my ear, to my ear.
Mhm.
It was on my right side. I felt the energy in my ear.
Why? Because this entity knows that you can help them. And that's why this entity is showing up right now. Are you willing
Oh,
to honor that?
yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
Without the
So
fear.
this entity has come to you because it knows they need to communicate a message for you or someone you
Oh,
know. If it's not you, it's someone you know. And this is the
whoa.
only way they can get through to you, right?
Okay.
You don't have to figure it out with your head or anything, and you don't have to figure out what this entity is saying. But is it trying to communicate with you?
Yes, clearly.
And can you talk to more than one entity at the same time, groups of entities all at
It's a
once?
it's a doorway when you said that opened up.
Yes.
Oh
So
my
I'm
goodness.
getting the chills now. So that's how I know the entities are here with us. So how
Wow.
many entities can you talk to all at once? More than
20,
five? Less than 10?
20,
More than
24.
10? 24. So
Yeah,
let's drop out of your
16,
head.
16, 16.
16. So
Yeah, in the
it
middle of
dropped
that
from
24.
24 to 16. Great.
Yeah.
So just
And
sit
then it
back in
went
your
down to
chair.
six. And then it went down
Now
to
it's
six.
6.
Yes.
Okay. So it's like a changing of the guards. Because
Yes.
what
Oh
we're
my
doing
God.
right now, I'm getting the chills. We're getting more clear on
Wow.
if this message is actually meant for you or someone else. So the ones that dropped away are
Yes.
going in another direction because they actually realize that the communications were not actually meant for you, but someone else or someone that's
Oh.
attached to you, like a friend or
Oh.
a family member. That's why there's
Yes.
only 6 left.
Wow. And now I see a ship, it was like a firebird,
Hmm.
like a phoenix firebird,
Yes.
and it changed
Phoenix
shapeshifted.
Rising.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, like that, when it chases the dragon's tail like a phoenix like that.
And what do you feel in your body right
My body
now?
right now.
Does it feel, because it could be a slight shiver or it could be a large bolt of energy. When you said that doorway is opening up and all these other spirits started coming in because
A
they're like,
reframing,
finally, someone is listening. Yeah,
a reframing of my protective. I'm not scared anymore to hear what,
beautiful.
yeah, like, and they have different, as they appear like on that screen, they gave me like an etch a sketch. The doorway
Mm-hmm.
looks like an etch a sketch, like a computer flat screen. To
Yeah.
know it's going to be screened now. So it's going to be screened. I'm protected while I'm getting the message now. from the work
Awesome.
yes, that you did earlier with us.
So can you
Oh
be
my goodness.
present? Can you be totally present now for any downloads of energy, any messages, communication, any guidance, um, anything nonverbal from these entities until they drop away one by one and they just clear on their own because they've finally been noticed. They finally feel
Yes,
seen.
a tree shape is coming now. A tree
Okay.
like growth, like a
Hmm.
leaf growing into a tree, a stem.
Awesome. So does it
Wow.
feel like that is symbolic of
Yes, like a
like
system.
something new for you showing up
Yes, like
or
a tree, a system, like a new
a tree of
system.
life, maybe a tree
Yes,
of
like a tree
life?
of life. Yes, yes. You got it, Vandana.
So are
That's it.
these
Thank you.
six spirits, are they still here or did they depart? Did they just one by
They
one drop away?
disappeared. They disappeared, but a road and a tree is there.
So can you ask Goddess Neptys to come and transport those spirits back home to their families that are waiting for them on
Wow,
the
now
ancestral shore?
the tree is changing. Looks like a broccoli, a big tree now. It's happy, a happy tree. Whoa. The tree has light in it, and the light's changing from green to another color.
That's
Ooh,
beautiful.
yes,
So
it's like the fall when it changes in the fall. It's like they're falling
yeah,
away. Yes, it's like an answer, a waveform.
wow. So what
Whoa.
did you hear or did you feel? Did
I felt something in
feel
my head.
anything that they had to
A warm
say to
energy.
you, like before they, because it seems like they've already left and your space
Yes,
and your body and your mind,
yes.
everything is cleared. What did you hear any words or did you
I
receive
feel a
any
sense of
message?
completion that
Okay.
my personality didn't have to know. Oh, and it's a bird of
Hmm.
lifting the darkness on the wings of the bird.
Hmm.
The
Wow.
the light is being channeled on this wings of this bird, and the bird's flying to
Oh,
yeah
is
with
that
the
a
light.
bird or is it
Yeah,
the falcon wings of Goddess
some kind of wing,
Nephthys?
giant wings of a bird are transforming the light, the
Wow.
darkness into light, into this beam of light. And the tree is being folded into the light also.
So these beings that left or are departing with under the
But
wings of Goddess Nephthys, the hawk or the falcon, the hawk wings,
yes,
um,
and the light is
do
uniting.
they, so do they, does it seem like they feel complete or that they're maybe looking for a body? Can you ask Goddess
It
Nephthys
seems,
why they came to you? What is it
oh,
about
goddess
you? Did you
Nephthys,
know them in the physical form?
goddess Nephthys. I know her.
Do they still need help or do they feel
Excellent.
complete and their problem has been resolved? So ask them truth. Do you need
Truth.
Goddess Nephthys?
Goddess
Are they
Nephthys.
looking for a body?
Are they looking for a body? No,
Is
the
that
bird's standing firm. The bird is firm,
awesome?
and the roots of the tree, light of the tree. It's like eternal light of a tree. I'm forming an ability to be like a channel or something.
You are a channel. What do you mean you're
Yes,
forming an ability?
yes,
You
I'm
are a
sorry.
channel. You're just
It's
willing to
trust.
accept that and trust that.
Yes, I'm willing to accept the communication with the light and transmute things from the dark in and allow it to be transmuted into the light and trusting the process of things
Trusting the
being
process. Yeah.
yes safely now.
So
It's like a
truth. Let me ask
truth.
you this. Truth.
Yes,
Do you have
yes.
a contract with any of those six entities?
There
Was
was seven.
there,
Sorry, there was seven. I
oh,
just
there were
noticed seven.
seven.
And one touched my left leg, the calf, my
Mm,
calf.
yeah. And what kind of touch was that? Did it feel like? Was it
It
like a
was
loving
blue light,
touch?
like a light,
Yeah. So you just
like a light.
felt like some kind of presence
Yes, a
around your left
presence,
calf.
and yes, in the back of my calf. on the
So
left foot.
did you,
They're
so
saying
let,
trust the light, trust the light.
so it doesn't feel like there's anything remaining. It doesn't feel like
Mm-mm.
there are any broken promises, agreements,
Oh, I see
or
what you mean now.
marriage vows. I mean, could some
Oh,
of
there's a
these seven
sword coming
beings
in. Why is
be
a sword?
related?
There's a sword coming in though.
Oh,
Like
okay. Is
Michael's
that
sword.
Archangel
That's when you
Michael
said
coming
truth.
in?
Yeah, you said truth.
Okay.
And the sword just got here.
So is
And it's just
Michael helping
witnessing.
you? Is Michael
It's like
helping
I'm
you to,
witnessing. I'm witnessing the
you're a witness?
justice, the divine justice.
Can you ask Michael now to destroy and uncreate, to undo what you've done and all those other lifetimes, timelines, realities, galaxies, and incarnations? Any oath or vow, any obligation, any binding contracts that you may have with any of those seven visiting entities that were just with you a moment ago? Can you ask them to do that for you now with this
Michael,
sword of
could you
light?
do everything with the sword of light that that Vandana just helped me to understand right
Mhm.
now in the
And to
light?
make
Would you
all of
ask me to
those
make all the
remaining vows and
remaining vows,
contracts
oaths, and contracts and
that are
agreements
still
that are
in
still
flux, that are still
in
happening, to
flux,
just
that are still
destroy and
happening?
uncreate all of that right
Destroy
now.
and uncreate. Whoa, there's some stuff coming off my head.
Okay.
Oh, they said even though you didn't hear us, right? Like the hearing
Mm-hmm.
thing,
Mm-hmm.
the light in this book. The light is going from my right brain, like the right side of my right ear where I hear at. I think there's damage in my left ear a little bit, but the right ear definitely hears and it's going to the center of my head in the center of this book, and the light is doing the work.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's a book,
So,
and this book is on the
wow.
bird's wings, and this Ra. Whoa, Ra.
Oh, the sun god
Um,
Ra. Yeah.
yeah, the book of
The
whoa, it's
book of
going up
Ra.
high, going very high. But it's a
So it,
dark bird, but the bird is not dark, just because
oh,
it's black. It's a
yeah.
black, big black bird, but it's lifting the
Well,
book
that's a
into the light.
raven. That's the
Yes,
black
it's lit, and now
raven.
the eye of God is
That's
watching. The eye of Ra,
they
like, is watching
amazing.
everything transform.
So,
It,
Ron, does the energy feel in the room, in your body, all
yes.
around you? Does it feel lighter than it did before? Does it feel like
Yes,
there's more
yes,
space for
since we've
you
been doing
now?
this the whole time that you
Beautiful.
started, yes. And other people noticed it too.
So just notice if it feels like you're complete now and you just have more spaciousness and more more energy
Yes, my
available in your
head is not
body.
foggy and clouded, and
Good.
something just lifted off. It just got taken into the light. Like, it's like no need for me to know everything on a conscious level. I never thought I would be saying that. I like words a lot, but
Hmm.
it's like a pillar of like the wings in the back of you and that angel that's in your picture. It's like on
Yeah.
top of those, like a bird, like that wings right there. And
Yes.
it's something underneath the angel that's helping, and the tree is being lifted, and the light is taking care of this book, like the wings on the angel. Everything's being aligned. Like I'm coming into
Beautiful.
divine alignment with who and what I'm supposed to be.
That is
And
awesome.
you really help people, Vandana, a lot.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Ronald.
I
So
can't put it
let's
in words, like I'm wordlessly experiencing this.
Wow. So I would just want to
Yes,
say thank you, Ronald. I don't want to,
thank you.
I don't want to
Thank
keep
you for
anyone too
caring.
much longer, of course.
Yes,
And I'm
thank
happy
you
to
for
run
caring.
this process for anyone else that wants to reach out to me in a private session, or even hopefully next week we'll have some more time at the end of the session. I hope that this was a valuable and helpful experience for everyone. And let's just take a moment to express our gratitude for all of our helpers and
Yes,
protectors,
all the
right?
helpers.
Goddess Neptys, Archangel Michael, um, and also the Black Raven that came in, the totem of magic, transition, and the afterlife. And I really want to thank all of your helpers and all of your spirit friends that came in for this visitation. And thank yourself for actually being willing to be a surrogate for everyone today in such a loving and compassionate way. So
And all the
thanks,
silent
Ron.
witnesses, Vandana, all the silent
Yes,
witnesses
all the
that,
silent businesses. Yes.
yeah, and the sacred order of life that you care about enough to make this call that you came forward to help humanity at this time. Thank you as a sister in the light.
Thank you. And I wish all of those spirits that are buried under the rubble, like, that lost their innocent lives due to war and genocide and occupation, I wish them all like a safe entry to the afterlife, and that their family, that they may be reunited immediately with their loving family.
A new treaty
Uh,
of light came
I'm
in
getting the
when you did.
chills like really big
Yeah,
time. So
you
again,
did.
that
Thank
means
you.
that we've just probably all together as a group consciousness that we've cleared thousands of souls just with our desire, our presence and our intention to do
Bless you,
so.
Vandana.
And
Thank
we
you
can do this
every
anywhere in the world, on this planet, on any planet. And thank you all for being with me today.